So DJI have released today a new Fly app 1.20.0 and also a firmware update for the RC2 controllers. That's version 10.00.0100. What's it all about? It's compatibility for the DJI Avata 360, as I'm sure you're all aware of that now. And it also fixed some known issues as well with the RC2 controllers. What are those issues? Well, a lot of guys have been reaching out to me over the last few months or so saying this is wrong, that's wrong. You might find that the new firmware may just fix some of the issues. Some of them have been fixed on a few firmware updates before, but you never know if you're still having problems. Maybe let me know down in the comments if you're still got problems with your RC2 controllers, or even the mini drones, the Mini 5 Pro, which I did take out today and do a short test flight. So what's the video about? As I've just said, it's about the 360 Avata. Let's get straight into the video. I'll show you how to update if you're not sure how to do that. I'm sure most of you do know these days, but for the new flyers out there, one good thing about the DJI Avata 360 is you can buy it on its own. Okay, you can buy the drone on its own. So if you've got an RC2 controller, you will have to update it for that to work. So let's get straight into the video and have a look exactly what it's all about. So when you open the RC2 up, you should be greeted with this update available. As you can quite clearly see just there, as I've just said, added support for the Avata 360 and fix some known issues. Basically all you need to do is download that update, let it do its thing. It doesn't take long, it's only 437 meg, so it does download quite quickly. And then once it's downloaded, it's always best to check your settings in the menus and just make sure that everything is set exactly as it was before you did the update. You will also be greeted with the update message for the Fly app 1.20.0, which is basically just exactly the same process. So as always, it's always best to check your menu settings. As you can see just here, I always like to scroll down and make sure that the advanced safety settings is set to return to home. Moving into control, I always like to also check the gain and expo tuning settings and make sure they are the same. I have been known before that these have been changed when we've done a firmware update. And as you can see just there, the Mini 5 Pro 1.20.0 and the firmware 10.00.0100.
Takeoff. Home point updated.
So just a really short flight test this afternoon with the Mini 5 Pro. Nothing extravagant, but I just thought I would put the drone up and just see how stable it is. I'm about 500 feet away at the moment. I know you guys out there do like to know whether the app is stable or not, and that's the whole purpose of the flight. I'm just going to do a couple of little things, or maybe do a spotlight. I'll just pop it into focus track actually first. I'm just going to do a quick spotlight, make sure that that's working okay. Something that I normally do on these test flights, like I say, just to keep you guys in the loop. And we can see that's working absolutely spot on. So we'll come out of there. Just going to fly out a bit further. I wanted to fly in a congested Wi-Fi area, so I'm just flying from home. And then we'll just do a quick return to home.
Return to home.
Make sure that that's working okay as it should. I think you could safely say that that's working as it should. I'll just cancel that. I think we'll do a quick shot. And we'll just do a quick droney.
Three, two, one.
We can safely say that that's working as it should. Well, we'll bring it down and we'll have a little conclusion back in the studio. So there we go. In a nutshell, you saw I took the Mini 5 Pro out for a quick fly around. Nothing extravagant, but I just wanted to make sure that the app was stable for you guys out there. As I said earlier in the video, it just gives you a bit of peace of mind. And people do say to me, is it worth updating? That's your choice. I'm a big believer in if it's not broke, don't fix it. But you know me, you know my channel. I do like to bring these updates out to you just to give you that peace of mind. It's entirely up to you whether you update it or not. And as I said earlier in the video, if you're thinking of buying the 360 and you've already got the RC2 controller, or you've got the goggles and the Motion 3 controller, you can buy the drone as a drone only package, which I think DJI has done a pretty good job on that one. So there we go. In a nutshell, that rounds it up. I hope you found the video useful and informative, and if you have, don't forget, give us the old thumbs up. And if you're new around here, why don't you consider subscribing, dinging the dong and all the rest of it that goes with it. I'm sure you know me by now. And you might like to watch those couple of videos I've chosen for you over there. And if you do, I shall see you over there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.